All right, welcome back. We have another knife. Trying to remember where this one came from, and I cannot off the top of my head, so I'm not 100% sure what's in here, honestly. I recognize the name of the seller, but that's how it goes when you're going nuts during the holidays. A lot of my knives got delayed that could have been here a few days ago due to the holiday rush, and I'd say weather has been pretty crazy. Sorry, I'm gonna get this guy open off screen here. The knife I was using to open this was the Demko AD20S Austenay Grivery. A lot of people ask me when they see me flipping that thing open and close. All right, Rube Goldberg project. I like when people tape the knife to the side of the box. I think that's a good idea. As long as they don't go too nuts while taping it and like damage it or something like that. That makes just a lot of sense to me. So let's get this thing open here. Speaking of trying not to damage it. And let's see what we've got. It is another Demko. No astonishment to the viewership. And this particular one's an AD20S, S45VN. Ooh, textured titanium. I know which one this is. This one, I believe, is the new in box. This one's supposed to be new in box. I did have it. I got another one of these that kind of came as a part of a package deal and was a little more used. But this one was sold as like a brand new one. So let's see if we see what we got. One of the things I always do, I'm starting to share. Ooh, that's interesting. Some tips on buying. So one of the things I'll look for on a Demko is how many little marks it has right here. You can really tell the wear from whether it's been tinkered with. Now, what was very weird on this one is it doesn't open as loud as the others. They have normally a big click at the top. Hear that click, and then here's a similar size to the AD20S. Hear that pop. This one had like a thud. I've never heard that before. So maybe this was not the one that was brand new. But the next thing I'll do is, and this is like no, big secret here, but I'll go look inside and see if there's much lint and stuff. And this one has like a couple of hairs in it or something like that, but hard to say if it's been carried or not so far. You look at the pocket clip, take a look at that and see if it shows anywhere. Usually if it's been carried, there'll be like markings from going in and out of the pocket, usually like here, here, and sometimes like from being grabbed around here and stuff. So things to look out for. Yeah, this weird one here is this thud. That's very unusual. The lockup is rock solid. It's getting a little louder. This one's definitely not like brand new. It's been out of the box, we'll just say that. So I'm just gonna go in here with a little tissue and clean out some of the inside without having to take it all apart and stuff. You can definitely see this has got, now some of them have been in display cases, and sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between something that's been sitting in a display case and has dust versus something that has pocket lint. So do keep that in mind, I suppose, if you're curious about this. The blade, though, looks perfect. And to me, this model, the S45VN, is one of the best you can get. Like, Elmax is awesome. It's probably a better all-around blade steel, all things considered. But, like, if you're really going to EDC the knife, for like sharpening and everything, man, pretty hard to beat S45VN. I don't know, I guess you still go L-Max, but I'll have to go look at the stats on the two blade steels again. And again, it depends how heat treatment goes and stuff. We'll just say I think the S45VN is one of the most compelling of the steels used by Demko and most brands, frankly. Now we're starting to get a little more of what I'm used to from a sound perspective. Still, this one's just a little quiet. I don't know. It's almost like it's got a bumper in there or something. It's weird. Never heard one that sounded like that before. God, what a cool looking knife that is, though. I've been on a tear finding variants like this. I think I now have 3 with this same handle on it. 2 shark's foot. Oh, I said 3. 5. 2 shark's foot. 1 which, again, I'm open to selling. Part of the reason I buy the knives sometimes is because a lot of you ask me for the knives, so I try and like get some duplicates here and there if I can get the right deals on them to make them available, since everyone complains that Demkos are so hard to get. And hey, I'm building the YouTube empire here, right? I don't know about an empire. I'm building a little channel and a little fan base, and hey, if I can be a resource to you to find some knives, let me know. I'll do my best. I can't, I got a family to put priorities on, but once in a while I can try and snag them if it's easy. If I'm looking for something for myself, I'm usually willing to just grab an extra one if I see the right deal. If they're like a really good deal, I'll usually just let them go in, unless it's something I really want. I'll usually just let them go in the Demko groups, just so I'm not like hogging them all. But once in a while I'll just see one, I'm like, you know, it's a G10, S45VN or L-Max or whatever. Like, people ask me for that all the time, so I'll sometimes grab some, or even like a G10 variant of a, you know, of a full-size 80/20. But let's see, I got 2 no-slot 80/20s in this textured handle, 2 shark foot, and then plus a slotted version, like I think in a 20 CV in that full size as well. So I think there's 5 now, which it's just such an amazing, it's such an amazing thing. That's why I kind of grab them and, you know, sometimes let a couple of these go. I made one mistake, and if you're the one that bought this from me, I may try and buy that one back from you. I let my only lightweight textured titanium one go, and quickly realized after I did it that it was a huge mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. In fact, I did it twice. I let both of my shark foot lightweight titanium ones go. I do have a drop point one. I'm pretty sure that one's a lightweight one, the drop point. So I have like 1 lightweight one right now, but I don't know what I was thinking. I let like 2 of them go in like a week to viewers, and I was just like, oof, that just put a hole in the collection. So I'm gonna have to hit up the guy I sold the lightweight to and see if he wants to trade up for a full weight, because I'm definitely missing that in the collection right now. So yeah, good to have this one. Not a lot more to say about it. I'm going to talk with the seller a little more about the condition, make sure I got it updated in my spreadsheet. One of the important things for me, especially as I'm reselling them to you, is be able to have the right accurate description, you know, you or anyone else, have the right accurate description of what the history of the knife is, just in case I decide to sell it. It doesn't matter too much if I'm just keeping it in the collection. It matters a little bit to me or whatever mentally, but I think like for if I ever resell them, it's important to keep track of what the history was of the knife. So yeah, excited to have another one of these. Very much appreciate you taking some time to hear about the story. And please feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Feel free to comment if there's something I missed or got wrong. And I will hope to see you on the next one. Take care.